Hi, I'm Paul from VeloX, and we finally made it on our dream cycle tour to go and watch the Tour de France. So we're currently just left Cherbourg. The bikes are loaded. We're off to our first campsite. We're very, very excited. We're following EuroVelo routes to Caen, where we hope to watch the time trial. And then we're off to Bayeux the next day to watch the stage as it flies off down south through Normandy. So we're super excited. Come and join us for little snippets of what we get up to on our dream Tour de France cycle tour holiday. We're on the ferry, just arrived in Cherbourg, so just waiting and then we're ready to go.
Day 3, heading from Utah Beach to Omaha Beach. Come and join us. What do you think of these cycle paths?
Ooh, again, it's the dream. It's everything I have in my head about cycling. Sunny weather, well, the dream of cycling, which is France. I love cycling in the UK. Love it, love it, love it. But there's just something so different here. Drivers are much more respectful, and just the routes, well, are like this, they're not, you go on roads, but it's just constant, beautiful cycling, as it should be. So yeah.
Wow! It's a little bit hard to appreciate. We're on the cliffs between Grand Combe Maisie and Omaha Beach, and we're looking to the other side of the bay, and we are looking not quite where we camped last night. Not last night, the night before. So it's amazing, and Cherbourg's around the next corner, so I'll see if I can show you. Right, so I'll see if I can zoom in. No. Cherbourg is round that headland, and then we camped 2 nights ago about there, maybe just around the headland, and then last night we camped somewhere over there, but we had to then go in a long way inland. Amazing. How far we've come.
Day 5 and we have just had a nice rest day in our lovely cyclopod. We are aiming for Caen today, which is 45 miles away, so a big day, but our legs are nice and rested and we're ready to go and watch the Tour de France stage 5 on Wednesday, which is the time trial. Very excited, so let's get to Caen.
Is it the cycle touring dream?
Got some, because we need the campsite.
It's the first and only day of rain today, I think, from what we can see. It's quite nice, it's cool. And when we were in Scotland, it's what they would call dreek. It's not super heavy, just nice. It's like we're cycling through a thick cloud. The roads are a bit skiddy. I've had my very first push up a hill. Paul told me it was going to be a flat day. It's not a flat day. So done a little push. Paul cycled to the top. Lovely. Taking a moment to appreciate the tarmac. It looks like they've done it just for us.
We're halfway to Caen. Just applied some more cream to certain areas as it's really important. Beginning of the bike ride and midway through. That'll help me get to Caen. Made it to Caen, a few days ahead of the time trial, and it looks like they're already getting ready, teasing us with what's going to happen. Yes, after almost 50-mile day, it's going to be time to relax and wait for the time trial. We have made it to Caen to watch stage 5 of the Tour de France, the time trial. We've cycled around 140 miles to get here, so we've done 4 days of cycling across the coast of Normandy, and we are super excited about the whole prospect of seeing our favourite riders in the Tour de France. Sarah's super excited about seeing Primož Roglič. We've already got a hat, a free hat, so Sarah's hoping to get it signed I'm hoping to see Jonas Vingegaard, Teddy Pogacar, maybe Mark Cavendish is wandering around, we've heard, and just soaking up the whole atmosphere. It's been relatively calm in Caen. We've been here for 2 or 3 days, but this is the day before the time trial, and it's slowly gathering pace. There's more signs out. There's people cycling the route for leisure, but we're going to be stalking them over the next few days. We've got an apartment which is right next to where it's all going to kick off, so we're slowly mooching our way down, seeing what's going on, and we'll see what carnage comes in Caen. We're really looking forward to it, and we're so excited. We've still got more cycling to do after this, but the next focus is the time trial.
Yeah. Hello. Oh my God, these are the Bora Hansgrohe TT bikes, and we're hoping we might see some of the team.
So yesterday was stage 5, and it was brilliant. So good. We were in Caen for 3 days before the TT, and we got to really soak up the atmosphere. So we saw loads of people. We saw Mathieu van der Poel. We saw his yellow bike. We saw Primož Roglic. Well, we saw all of them really, because we watched the time trial and watched most of them go by, and it was really exciting. We saw Teddy Pogacar, and it was just really well done. It was definitely worth watching the time trial because we got to really soak up a lot of what was going on. Probably felt like everyone probably was happy just to be in one place, and therefore the mechanics were set up. They were building bikes, some of them servicing bikes, prepping bikes. The teams were around. It was just really nicely set up. There was this long road where they all were, and you could see them. You could get near them, but near the back of the bus, if that makes sense. So they had them opened on the other side, and then there was kind of a long space where you had to have a pass to go in, but you could see them from the other side, so a little bit further away. It was really easy to walk the course. We didn't go to the very start when it kicked off. We walked around the chateau that's there, or the castle, and found a really nice spot. And it's just really enjoyable. Everyone's super respectful of the cyclists, apart from the 2 guys that let off like smoke bombs or something, but that was quite entertaining, and they looked slightly naughty. But generally everyone else is really quite respectful. Lots of cheering, and it was just really good stage to see. What did we so things that recommend to people? It was definitely good having the bikes. We got up early yesterday morning and we rode the bikes. We got to ride a little bit of the course, and then we got to kind of see the whole setup. It's definitely easier getting from one place to the other with a bike, but then when you're actually in it, you don't want your bike, so sometimes locking them up. But we were very nearby, so we were able to kind of chuck the bikes back to an apartment. Just the whole atmosphere, absolutely loved it. Loved the Tour de France. Again, environmentally, not sure it's the best because there's a lot of stuff printed just for that day. There's a mass movement of people, but it is just an absolute giggle. All the team buses were brilliant. What was it? I think it was EF Education, Easy Post, or with the Cannondales. I think they're sponsored by Muck-Off, so they were straight away cleaning their cars in front of everyone, and it just seemed like a whole parade of like advertising silliness. But it was really good to see. What else did we like about it? The bikes are crazy, just so much money. And it's nice to just sometimes be able to see their bikes. The mechanic setups, I was in heaven looking at all of their setups in the back of the vans, what tools they were using, how they were doing stuff, servicing wheels, getting bikes together. Yeah, really exciting. That's one bit that I loved, maybe even more than seeing the riders, if I'm honest, because it was just nice to see, their setup. We were kind of on the go from 8 till about 8, I think, all day, popping in and out of the apartment, but generally soaking up everything and then having some dinner afterwards to kind of decompress. Really fun day, and it's definitely worth watching a time trial stage because there's so much going on and so much to see, and everyone just seemed really happy. All the people around, just great. Loved it. And Sarah's favourite bit, I think it was getting a bottle, was it? Oh, Primov, seeing Primov. We did shout at him to come and say hello, but as you can imagine, he was a little bit busy, and we did get a Bora Hansgrohe bottle. So yeah, Sarah was very happy about that. And I think the day was just a little bit emotional for her because it was like as though we were in it. So you just, you see them every year on the telly, and we were just there in it, And I don't know, they don't know who we are at all, but like it just felt as though you were there with them doing it. It was definitely really good and felt really personable in a very unpersonable situation, if that makes sense. So there we go.
We just left Bayeux. We're about an hour and a half ahead of the caravan, so about 3 hours ahead, and we are following the closed Tour de France route. And there's already early people out lining the route. Bonjour! And Paul gave away a bottle to a little kid.
We've got to go aero.
This is brilliant. Paul's going aero. He's aero. What's it like?
Super smooth, fresh tarmac for the tour. Closed roads. This has got to be the dream of the cyclist. Closed road with the Tour de France following behind you. It doesn't get better than that.
Had to come off the main route because the gendarme have shut it. We're still an hour and a half till the caravan come out, but not letting anyone cycle down it. Quick snack, and we found a route that runs parallel, so we just want to get some mileage in, get down towards Villiers Bocage, I think. That's probably said completely wrong, but we want to head down towards there so that we've got a shorter afternoon after seeing the peloton. And
it's very beautiful.
It's very, very beautiful. So we've just watched the caravan go through, and it was wild. There was some kids either side of us, so stuff we got a throw we gave to the kids, and now we found the perfect spot to watch the peloton come through, or the breakaway. Well, both. We're very excited. Have a look. So we'll be able to see them come down that hill around that corner, and then up there. Here they are, here they are. Oh my god, oh my god! Woohoo! Woo, 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 woo! Woo, woo! Run! You see him? I think I saw Michael Storer.
Someone got nudged just there.
Did they?
Yeah, and he went, Jesus Christ. A really nice place to watch them come along, and it was just very personal. I found like seeing them up close was really personal, and watching them come by as a bunch was just epic. It'll just the memories that will stay with us forever. So it was really worth watching. I'm glad we watched the two opposites. Really recommend it. And now we're heading north back to the ferry.
So hilly. Bonjour. Enjoy the hotel last night?
Yeah, loved it. Yeah, really nice. Saint-Lô is a very nice place, steeped in history. I think it got quite heavily bombed in the war from pictures. But yeah, nice little place to hang out.
So we're back on the Velo Maritime, leaving Saint-Lô quite early in the morning, and the heat is so strong come midday that we can barely cycle. So we're leaving early, getting the miles done, and yeah, this is apparently all the way up the river for about maybe 10 miles, so that'll be lovely.
So day 10 on the cycle tour. We have been a bit affected by the heat, so we're doing all of our riding in the morning and then chilling out in the afternoon. We rode up a river from Saint-Lô to a place called Pont Herbert, and it was epic. I thought it was going to be quite steep-sided, but it wasn't. It was just right, cool enough, some nice tracks, kind of very light gravel tracks, just yeah, really epic riding. So that was a great section this morning, and to wake up to. We stayed in the hotel last night, so that was easy, didn't have to pack up the tent. And now we're just heading across country. Reminds me, this area, we're back in a regional park, but it's quite flat, so it kind of reminds me of the Fens, Norfolk. It's nice and flat, the roads are really free rolling. And the great thing about this area is the main roads, not the super main roads, but kind of, I guess, our BA roads, are just so quiet, and people are so respectful, and they're so wide that you feel really comfortable riding them, so you can clock up some miles quite nicely. So yeah, we're off to hopefully find a coffee. So that will cement our lovely morning.
Could you just tell them about that tarmac road?
What, just then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tarmac road was just brand new tarmac. I just didn't even cycle. It was kind of slightly downhill, and I just stood up and rolled the whole time. So yeah, this is definitely an area where I was saying to Sarah, we could come back just with the van and just do day rides if you just wanted a really nice kind of flat, easy ride. We're not too far from the coast, so I think actually tomorrow we're going to have divert our route to actually be able to go to the beach and then back up to where we want to go. So all good, still loving it and still living the dream.
day 11 or 12, I'm not sure anymore. First misty morning. So it's been cool. It is going to get very hot later, so we're out. It's about 7:30 and we are just getting on it.
So really enjoyed the market. It was very unexpected. Got up early on a Sunday just to again beat the weather, even though it was a bit misty. And we came across, yeah, lovely car boot markety type situation. Coffee, pastries, boom, ready for another day on the bike.
And then look at this cycle path. Last day, Paul? Cycling.
Cycling, last day. Just put my cream on. We got about 57k today to do today. We've done 10 almost. So a lot on flats, maybe some hills. Sarah hasn't had a coffee because we ran out of gas. So this is probably the one morning that we've not been as organised. It's also Bastille Day, so I guess that's like a bank holiday, so we'll have to see what's open. So yeah, but we're staying in a hotel tonight. So yeah, beautiful paths, like being in a Stand By Me video. So we are currently in a place called Brie, we believe, B-R-X, probably pronounced completely different. And we've had a nice cycle from a place we're calling Bric-Quebec. I think our French has slowly weaned off a little bit as we head towards Cherbourg. So we're only about 11 kilometers from Cherbourg where we stopped cycling. And it's been a really nice day, continuing cycle paths and then lanes up to Brie and a nice big hill with a lovely view. It's been, yeah, really, really nice. Normandy's not super flat. We've had quite a flat couple of sections, but yeah, there are lots of nice hills here and there. And it's just a wonderful place to come and cycle. We're really trying to digest the whole trip, which is very difficult because we're looking through pictures going, oh, do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Because it has been quite epic. A full 2 weeks on the bike. So yeah, just a little few kilometers off to Cherbourg, where we'll be chilling for Bastille Day and then the ferry tomorrow.